from Cleveland's most accurate weather team. This is 19 First Alert Plus, sponsored by the man that makes them pay, Tim Misney.
Good morning, I'm Dan DeRosa with 19 News Now, coming to you from our digital desk. Time to take a look at our weather picture for the day. A chilly 56 degrees, a lot better than it was yesterday. And boy, are we in for a surprise and a treat this week. Let's bring in 19 First Alert meteorologist Kelly Dobeck. Kelly, I don't think people are prepared for what's about to happen.
Yeah, it's a nice treat, just like you said. Big difference from especially yesterday morning, where we had 20s and 30s on the board. None of that the next couple of days. That first alert going to be to that warm up over the next couple of days. It's already warmer outside right now than it was this time yesterday. Downtown, we're at 55. Cleveland Hopkins, 56. You see that southeast wind. Those strong south winds are what's really going to help warm things up here as we head through the next couple of days. And looking at the wide view of the temperature tracker, you can see all of this yellow that's showing up on the map here. That's that more mild air that's slowly kind of infiltrating, making its way closer to Cleveland. But if you notice, not too far away is the return of the cold. So let's talk about the warm spell here before we see more of the return of the cooler temps heading into the end of the month here. So through tomorrow, this is tomorrow, we still have temperatures in the upper 60s, around 70. We'll have more cloud cover around tomorrow compared to today. Really minimal rain chances the next several days too. Thursday and Friday will be the warmest. In fact, by Friday, we'll be climbing into the upper 70s. That'll be before this next cold front comes through. You can see it off to the west there. That'll move in, and that cold starts to make its return by the weekend. And unfortunately, with that, rain chances will also be around too. So just in time for the weekend. We seem to plan it like that every time. But hey, no excuse to not enjoy today. Look at First Alert Future View. There's no clouds either. Sunshine and 70s. Beautiful for the end of October. We won't bring the clouds in until after 9, 10 o'clock. And that'll be good because look at tomorrow's wake-up temperatures. This is 8 a.m. We have 60s on the board. So when the kids are heading to the bus stop tomorrow and they ask to wear the shorts and the short sleeves, you can be like, yeah, it's fine. Big difference from maybe the winter coats needed yesterday morning. So it'll be a lot warmer to start off the day. And then as we head through the afternoon, again, super minimal rain chances, definitely more cloudy tomorrow, but still mild. Temps just shy of 70 through 6 o'clock tomorrow. And we'll hold on to those 70s as we head towards the end of the week. I mentioned, though, the changes are coming for the weekend, but we've got a nice stretch to enjoy, Dan, here over the next few days.
Yeah, we're going to take a look at the 7-day forecast just after our quick 15-second pause.
I've represented families just like yours for over 4 decades. Listen, if you need me, call me. You know I'll be there for you, and I'll make them pay. In the meantime, I'll keep an eye out for you.
Kelly, chance at a record on Friday. It looks like we've pulled it back just a little bit, but the record is, I believe, 78.
I think the record Friday is 80, Jeff.
Oh, is it 80?
Yeah, it's 80. So we'll be just shy of the record on Friday, but still very warm, mid to upper 70s. Just such a nice stretch. Look at the overnight temperatures too, because if you maybe had to turn the heat on last night, the night before, because it was so cold, probably definitely going to be turning the heat off, maybe even the AC back on, depending on where you are and who you are, heading into Thursday and Friday with those temps in the low to mid 70s. Beautiful night it will be around downtown Cleveland, especially for the Cavs home opener on Friday. But we got to talk about the weekend because it's looming there towards the end of the First Alert 7-day. Look at Saturday into Saturday night and Sunday. We do bring back those shower chances through the weekend. They'll be around in the morning. There'll be some dry time in the afternoon. Then more showers file in overnight. And the temperatures are trending cooler back in the 50s. And then looking out even farther ahead, notice Monday, this is the day before Halloween next week. 50 morning showers. If you're starting to plan ahead to Halloween, don't plan for 70s for Halloween. We are trending much chillier into next week. So in common Northeast Ohio fashion, the jackets under the costumes. I know the kids are always disappointed, but we're used to it. It happens every year.
You know who I feel bad for? Places like Mapleside Farms and orchards and pumpkin patches. We're on a stretch of, I think this will be it's either our 4th or our 5th kind of nasty weather weekend when you would normally get out to the orchard, normally get out to the pumpkin patch, and it's just been terrible. It's been a terrible run.
Yeah, it's been rough. I will say, though, I was going to maybe take advantage of the dry time earlier this week and go to Patterson's. There are a lot of apples for the season. So despite the weather not being too great on the weekends, looks like they're still doing okay. It'll be a good weekend, and maybe if you did pick the apples earlier, make the apple pies and get all the stuff ready for Halloween.
Apple pie, you gotta have carameled apples for Halloween.
Or carameled apples, yeah.
Did you ever see those weird candied apples? Like, I didn't know that was where it's like
that have like the sugar coating on them. That
yeah,
are,
like
hard.
the red cinnamon coating on the outside. How do you eat that?
I don't know. I've never had one, but I've seen well, someone maybe watching online will know how to eat them because I don't know.
I'll take the carameled apple. I don't need that candied apple. Like, that's what everybody now I'm getting into the weeds here. Candied apples is where the origination came from, and that's when it was the hard candy shell on it. I'm glad we have switched it to carameled apples.
Caramel. Bobbing for apples maybe this weekend.
Much better. 19 First Alert meteorologist Kelly Doback, thanks for checking in.
Thanks, Dan.
All right, take care. Just a quick look at our weather picture, not only for today, but the rest of the week. And unfortunately, as we inch closer to Halloween, the forecast takes yet another turn and is going to be yet another cold, rainy, possibly rainy Halloween in Northeast Ohio. But that's what we've come to expect, just like Kelly said. 56 degrees downtown, looking beautiful with blue skies, a lot of sunshine. Get out there and enjoy the next few days because we know they are limited. If we have any other breaking news, it'll be right here on our digital platforms. Our 11 o'clock news, just an hour and 10 minutes away on CW43. Then our noon news on Channel 19. Until then, I'm Dan DeRose with 19 News. Have a great afternoon.
19 News is everywhere. Download our CTV apps and follow us on social media at Cleveland 19 News.